All right.
So I'm back.
What's that thing about legal issues and yeah?
Legal issues?
June's been having some legal issues.
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
Anyways.
What are legal issues?
Legal issues.
Yeah, what legal issues? What are these legal issues you speak of?
I don't know. You just told me you had some legal issues and you were kind of vague about it, dude.
Yeah.
And then you just left.
Anyways.
Whoa. What do you have? What do I have? Lately, I don't really have anything much. I've been just focusing. What about you?
Well, in English, we were watching this documentary.
Yeah. And that just gave me an idea, like something I want to talk about.
All right, after this.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be short. We were watching this documentary, and it's on how corporations are douchebags. And yeah.
That's it. Corporations are douchebags, and yeah. Man, what the fuck?
No,
that was real nice, dude. I fucking loved it.
Here's the thing. What's weird is the entire documentary is trying to prove how corporations are bad and everything, and how they're immoral, and how they're like.
Is it just? It's like saying money is evil.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
The fact that they're showing us that kind of documentary in a school kind of surprises me, because face it, everybody here loves capitalism.
Yep.
Everybody. You can't stay away from it. You just love it.
I mean, to be honest, it's like China, even though they're kind of they're a bit socialists now. Yeah. They are pretty much turning. If it's not now, if it's not tomorrow, if it's gonna be somewhere down the line, they're gonna turn into democracy. I think I just know it.
Yeah, sooner or later.
Yeah, sooner or later. But yeah. Anyways, that's it. That's all you want to talk about? Corporate?
Just
money is evil?
Yeah, well, I don't agree with that.
Okay.
I love money.
Did you want to slap them in the face?
Yes, I did. So bad.
What class was this?
English.
Oh my god, perfect segue. my topic I want to talk about is English too. Let me my goodness, June.
All right.
My goodness.
Let's go. Let's do it.
First off, I think Othello?
Yep.
Do you know Othello?
The play by Shakespeare.
The play by Shakespeare. No, let's see. I just want to say, I respect Shakespeare. The guys, kind of revolutionized about storytelling. I think,
the formula for the story was made by him, right?
Yeah. It was good. It was a good story.
Mm-hmm.
See, I like his, style and whatever. Anyways, I just respect the guy. But what I cannot stand is the fucking stories. I mean, sorry, but the language, when I read it in class, they tell us to read it. I do not have the mental capacity to keep up with Othello. I mean, I can, but I just don't want to, because it's such a waste of time.
Yeah.
I fucking hate Othello. I fucking hate it. I have to do. Oh my god! What was the the point of the dramatization? What the fuck? What the fuck?
What am I saying?
What was it? Dramatization. Dramatization.
Yeah.
What's the point of the dramatization of the Herald when he says, when he announces about Othello's fucking party, and then I have to know about that. I don't want to know about that. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about the drama.
I think that's the problem with English classes these days, is that they're focused so much on the memorization.
They're not.
And the knowledge of works, but they don't focus so much on the writing conventions or the rules of how to write a story.
Critical, they're forcing us critical thinking. I mean, why?
No, really, it's just memorization.
Why it is what it is, and I'm I don't give a fuck. I just really don't. I don't give a. I don't care about the story. I hate Othello.
Yeah.
This is exactly like Game of Thrones. I already read Game of Thrones, dude. Fucking Game of Thrones is better than this piece of shit.
English is one of those things where it's I
have to tolerate it. It's
Yeah.
one of those things. It's one of those subjects.
And
where-
it's sad because it's so important in every single field. It's so important, yet they don't teach the fundamental basics. They don't. Well, I don't know about like your class, but a lot of the classes at our school, I'm enriched, so we're actually learning a bit more in depth of the conventions. But other classes are just reading the books, and they're doing what you're doing. They're critical thinking, interpreting stories and whatnot. But they don't focus so much on how to write properly, how to persuade people, or how to.
Yes,
they don't talk about that as much.
Yeah.
Which is sad because that's
Okay.
all you need to know.
For my ISU, I have to do, like a blog about saying how how the writing style is, how is it, separated in chapters,
Yeah.
or how did this author's life, reflect to this book, and I'm like, man, why do we need to know this, man? Why do we give a fuck? I mean, okay, like seriously, to the average reader, why would he go and search up the author and be like, hey, how did this author's life relate to this book?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, some people do that.
But that's usually the people whose
But
job
that's-
is to do that.
Yeah, but that's a rare thing, and I don't do that. Normal people don't do that. And I agree with you. I think that persuasion and like making a proper story
Mhm.
and doing like proper grammar
Yep.
is the right way to teach English.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it, but that's the way it needs to be. And
But they don't teach it like that.
yeah, they don't teach it like that.
It would be really awesome if they taught you how to do better public speaking, how to make better presentations, because that's all linked with English.
Yeah. I think I was like at the beginning of the semester.
Yeah.
The English course was getting on the right track, how to do grammar and shit. Right?
Yeah.
And then we shifted onto Shakespeare, and it just was like we were learning grammar in the fucking 14th, 16th century.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's like nobody uses it. There's no real point in learning this. Why do it? It's kind of sad. It's a waste of time. But I don't think the audience wants to listen.
I told my dad this, and he's like, "Yep, I totally understand you. It's gonna pass though. Just
gotta pull.
just gotta pull through, man.
Just gotta pull with it.
Just gotta pull through, dude." Yeah.
Nothing else you can do, right? If you don't pull through, then you're the loser. You become the loser, right?
Yeah. Anyways, I just want to talk about something. That girl.
What girl?
Your girl. There we go. So let me give them a backstory. We were texting each other. No, you and I were messaging each other, and you were like, "Oh, this girl. Well, why?" I told you, you like this girl, right? But she's not.
No, I
she,
don't. I don't.
What?
I don't like her. What are you saying?
What?
Okay, here's the
Which
thing.
one? Which one? No, not the one where you said info equals BJ.
I hate myself. That was my dick talking, right?
I totally understand, dude. I'm talking about the girl you actually like.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Huh?
I don't like her.
You don't like her?
I don't like her.
What the fuck?
Which is gonna be weird to the
Oh
audience.
my god.
Okay, let me just say
Okay, no.
It's gonna be weird to the audience because we're gonna release this podcast ahead of time. And we're gonna release this podcast first, and then we're gonna release the podcast that we recorded over the summer later. Right?
Yeah.
And in those podcasts, it's like, oh, I love her so much. But now I'm just saying.
Wait. No. 2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
we talked about how, like, I told you to get off your fucking ass and ask this girl out because you kept talking
Yep.
about it, and I'm like, dude, you gotta go. And then you told me how these people said, yeah, she likes you, dude. She likes you. I mean, that all clear sign was that was it, dude.
I don't think she does though. Now, I don't.
I
think
mean,
she
I
does.
saw your goddamn messages to her. I was like, damn, man, this
What
guy.
messages?
I don't want to say like specifically.
Okay, let's cover the microphone.
Anyways,
Continuing. Moving on.
you you did those messages, and yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
man,
but anybody-
man, this guy is fucking like good. He's doing it, dude. He likes her,
That
and
doesn't-
she's responding
That
to
doesn't.
such a good
That doesn't mean anything though.
She's responding so well, and
You
and
don't-
your friend and your friend said, yeah, she likes it. You went
That was
to
from
other.
that was from one perspective.
Did you ask other people?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
she told. What did they tell you?
I don't know.
Well,
And that's
what do
they
you
said.
mean?
That's what they said.
You don't know?
Yeah, they didn't know. Which is why, anyway, for all that, the messages don't mean anything because he could have been leading me on.
Because
And
I
you
was-
know darn well how that feels.
Okay, I was telling you, like, hey, dude, fucking, you ask her out now, like, just do it.
Yeah.
Don't be fucking me and wait for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I get that. I
But
get it.
what happened, dude? Like that, you
get it.
left me with that, and the next time I talked to you, you gave me a picture of you texting another girl, about that thing.
Shut up!
Yeah. So what happened, dude? Just
What
tell me.
happened was,
Yeah, what happened?
I was
I was
talking with
actually excited.
I was talking with my other friends.
Okay. Yeah.
Girl friends. It's like, yeah.
Was it the ones that I know?
No, you don't know them.
Okay.
You know one, but anyway, it doesn't matter. I was talking to them, and they're like, okay, I was talking to them about my plans for asking her out, and
Oh yeah.
because I was thinking about it at the time, and they're like, okay, if you're gonna ask her out, do it. But once you get into a relationship, here are the things you can't do. And they just started listing things you can't do. So you can't talk with other girls. You can't flirt with them. You can't. But essentially, you have to limit your relationship to just her.
Okay.
That is what they said. From a girl's perspective, that is what they said.
Okay.
Now, from a business perspective, that is the worst thing that can ever happen.
Oh shit.
That is the worst thing.
Wow.
Because I've been to conferences before and they stress networking so much. Network. Networking is where it's gonna get you. Networking is the thing that's gonna get you $1 million.
Are you saying? Okay.
Which is why.
This is yours. I think I get what you're saying. Like, okay, you need to get out there and network, right?
Yeah. I need to be able to network without having to worry about what's gonna happen back at home or back at whatever if she catches me sees me.
Well, dude, wait. I mean, if I was in your shoes, I'd be talking to her and I'd be like, yeah, I gotta network with these people, but I want you to know that this is my passion and I have to network so I can do this. I mean, if you don't understand, then you can go fuck yourself. If you don't understand and you think I'm an asshole, go fuck yourself. That's a door right there.
Exactly.
But I would have tried that out, and if she said yeah, then yeah, I would have kept her. If she didn't understand, then yeah.
Anyway, that was my principal reason because I didn't want to give up networking. I didn't want.
You didn't want to give up the friendship, dude. You didn't want to risk it for the biscuit.
That's true. Yeah. Here's the thing: if I did go with your plan, and if I did ask her out, and we got into a relationship, and I told her all that, and she didn't like it, well, then that's a potential network gone. That's a friendship. That's a network that's gone, right? And if you're thinking of it,
I think you just don't want to do it.
No. If you think of this from a business or from a business perspective, it all makes sense. You want to get to know as many people as you can while you're in high school when you have the time, and you want to be able to keep as many friends as you can.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I get into a relationship, I might potentially lose a network, which is my girlfriend, when we break up, and I'm also gonna hurt my ability to network with people.
How does that? Oh yeah.
Like while I'm in the relationship, it's gonna hurt my ability to network with people, and I know for a fact that these relationships aren't gonna last. So eventually I'm gonna break up. So I'm gonna lose both. I'm gonna lose whatever period of time we were dating. I'm gonna lose that amount of time to network and connect with people, and I'm also gonna lose her friendship. And
is it just me, or I think just having a relationship right now is just pointless?
It is pointless.
I mean, I do want a relationship, but at the same time, it's kind of pointless.
It is. I don't say that now. I realize there's no real.
Like I mean, if I ask a girl out in your school, right, or any school, I would just be asking her out because I think she's probably physically attracted.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if I like in the future, I would probably ask a girl out because we work in the same field or something.
Or similar interests.
Yeah,
or,
similar interests.
just
Yeah,
something
that's
like
how
that.
we would meet.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't go to like a bar and be like, or a school and be like, hey,
Yeah.
Want some fuck? Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So at this point, I think relationships are kind of overrated. I'm
So,
done with them.
You don't.
I still like girls, and I'll still talk to them.
So
but-
you don't like her. You don't like her anymore.
No, we're still. I think we're still pretty good.
But you don't like her anymore.
But I don't like her in the sense that I want to be in a
Or
relationship
are you
with
saying
her.
that I still like her, but I'm too smart to?
Maybe there's an inkling of affection
Yeah.
deep down within me, but I can't feel it right now.
Man, I know.
She's still pretty, she's still perfect, she's still better than the girl of my dreams. She's she's perfect in every single way.
Can I tell the
but-
audience how you were gonna ask her out?
Yeah, sure.
Anyways, I told June, hey, no, this was late at night and I was like, I was going through some stuff
Yeah.
and I was just like in the zone where I would think of crazy shit. And I told you, hey, dude, why don't you just ask her out in the podcast?
Yeah, that was my idea.
No, you said you wanted to bring her in the podcast.
Yeah.
I'm like, you should ask her out in the podcast.
right.
And you asked people, and they were like, yeah, go for it.
Right.
And then I'm like, yeah, go for it. And then that's the last thing I heard from you about that.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
unfortunately, we're not gonna do a podcast.
Imagine what's gonna happen if she hears this podcast. It's like no, one of the listeners are gonna be like, hey, I know what he's talking about. Goes to the girl that you used to like and be like, hey, this do you remember June? Yeah. This is how he was gonna ask you out. Exact same clip from the podcast. She hears the entire podcast. She goes, what's it called? She, and then she knows. You go to school, regular day.
Yeah.
Go to your locker. There you see her, and it's like, wow, looking good as always. Yeah. And then she just looks at you, and she's like, hey, June. It's like, hey,
But that's not how it's gonna happen.
hey,
No.
so I heard that you, I heard that you were gonna ask me out, and then from that on, she's gonna be explaining about stuff, and all you're gonna hear is wah 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 wah, and there's gonna be white noise. When she said, "I heard that you were gonna ask me out," I was like, "What's-ee?" And it's like, oh my god, it's done. It's done. It's done. That's how it's gonna pan out, dude.
Either way, I don't care. I mean, as long as our
That would be hilarious. I'd like
would
to
be. If it happens, I definitely talk about it on the podcast. But I don't care as long as our friendship isn't compromised. As long as that network isn't gone.
Good job, man.
So I don't.
Now let's talk about the other girl.
Can we not?
Huh?
Can we not?
Can we not? Can we please? I'm not gonna roast you. I'm just gonna say, wow, June, that's some nice moves,
No, they're not.
nice moves.
They're not.
Anyways,
nice
this girl, I think we said it in another podcast where this girl said, yeah, I'm pretty sure, I'm 100% sure we talked about the same girl from other past podcasts. It was the same girl where his friend texted, want some fuck on...
Whoa, bang. Okay.
Oh,
now
sorry.
Want some fuck.
I don't keep tabs. We'll bang K in June's Facebook account, and your fucking shit got destroyed, dude. Got sabotaged.
Yeah.
Anyways, June saw her pictures on Facebook. Yeah, I'm just saying, it could be anybody. It could be anybody, dude. It could be me. We're not gay, by the way. Anyways, you were like, you messaged me,
Yeah.
and you were like, damn, those are some fine pics, dude. And I'm like, yeah, dude, she's beautiful. And you're like, and then I don't know how, but you texted her, and at some point you got to no.
What?
Whoops, that's the other time.
What?
You got to, okay, one info equals one blowjob. And then you said no, joking. No, sorry, jokes. No BJ because you're pretty, and she's like, oh, I would have done it anyway. And you're like, whoa, damn, what? All caps, all caps, all caps, folks, all caps.
All right, if you were in my situation, you would act the same. You would react.
Okay, I wouldn't say whoa, damn. So, whoa, damn, what? What? Okay, if she said whoa, like, okay, you know, I would've, you know, I would have done with the BJ thing, and I'm like, wow, whoa, damn, what? I wouldn't have done that. I would be like, when I saw that, I'm like, what are you doing? You just destroyed it. Again, it's the same thing as Will Ben, K. What happened after that? Tell me what happened after that.
And then we just continued to talk, and it was all cool.
That's it? Well, no, like, what?
Well, I'm not gonna get into specifics.
I know, I'm just saying, just what happened after that, dude.
Nothing.
What did she say? Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, she's like, if the information that you give me is legit, then yeah. So it's like an actual trade. It's like an actual.
So
sale.
did you have the required information, or were you just kidding?
Well, she's gonna. Yeah, I did.
All right.
And I gave it to her, and she's gonna work with that. And if it gives her the good results, then.
Okay.
But you know, for all I know, she could be playing, and at this point, I think it's more likely that she's playing.
Yeah.
In any case, it's good content for the podcast, right? Makes for a good story.
Christ. And I don't know, when I saw the wall damn what, I was like,
Whoa, damn what?
I was like, wow, June, that's just yes.
Don't discriminate.
June,
Don't discriminate.
Discriminate. I am applauding you, June. That's a new low. I'm just kidding.
Yo,
But, like,
it's just my way of doing
dude.
things. It's my way of doing
It's
things.
like,
It's my way of doing things. Don't judge. You know, I got further than you ever got with that girl. So.
No, I got farther. Okay, I'll edit this out.
Okay.
And you said, and you're waiting for the you're waiting for the results right now. The results are positive, negative. Oh, you are the father.
Right. Are you done talking about this?
I'm done talking about this.
What else you want to talk about now?
Don't you have like a list of stuff to talk about?
Well, I talked about the most of it in the beginning part of the podcast. Let's see if I have anything else.
Have you been getting stressed lately?
Yes. A
Yeah,
lot.
I have been getting stressed. Have you been working on your business?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, how much? Like,
I just need to get
constantly?
Hmm?
Constantly?
Yeah. I mean, I got an email back from a prototyping company.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, we're interested in your thing. We want to set up a free consultation with you so we can get this project rolling as soon as we can. Here's the thing. I wanted to ask you. Actually, I'll ask you later privately because, you know, this is...
Yeah, I can just edit this out.
No, that's right. Anyway.
Anyways, I've been talking... I've been getting stressed out lately. Been thinking about school and MMA. It just makes me tired, so I can't work on my stuff. And all I need to do is my measurements, and that's it. But it's just like... I just don't have the fucking... Like... I want to do it. I have the discipline, but there's too much shit going on.
That's what the Christmas break is for, am I right?
Yeah, but I just want to get things rolling, and I think it's going too slow. And
yeah, that's
I
why
think I'm not gonna get to where I want to be, and just like, what the fuck, dude? I'm panicking a bit. It's like I just want to do it. Like, I just want to get things rolling now, and I have to worry about setting up an Indigo campaign. It's just, or going to a bank for government grants. I have to worry about that, but it's better than nothing.
Better than nothing. And if you want, I can hook you up with that prototyping company. Yes, the guy I know. I have it on LinkedIn.
I have to pay that guy though.
Free consultation. I have him on LinkedIn. He's definitely interested in youth entrepreneurship.
Youth entrepreneurship.
Yeah. He worked with a guy. 17 years old. He's a CTO of his own company of medical technologies. 17 years old and you're the CTO of a medical technology company. But yeah, he's into, I think he supports it. He comes to the SAGE conferences. Well, he came, gave a lecture. So I think he'd be interested.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't go to SAGE conferences, and I think he's gonna be like,
no, but
get the fuck away from me.
When I tell him that, you're my friend, and that I have a contact, that, I think I'll have to see. I think he's a nice guy, and
Yeah, I'm just
I during the conference he told us his life story and his life story, or his motivation for becoming successful. And he said when he was younger, his father lost their job or something like that. You know, they were financially insecure,
Yeah.
and he didn't want to worry about that when he grew up. So he worked hard and he got to where he is right now. That life story parallels to what we're going through right now.
I mean, I'm just saying, I might not be looking for like a new. I might not be, you know, doing a new invention or anything. I'm just
Yeah.
making a bag, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to be an inventor, but at the same time, like, I don't have the patience for it.
Mhm.
But I think, like, I really love the idea of inventing and helping the world, like you are doing right now with your prototype and shit, right?
Yep.
And I want to like do that too, but I can't. Now, like, I have a different approach. There is a trouble, like there's some trouble where I watched a documentary yesterday. It was about Dean Kamen. Do you know Dean Kamen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Entrepreneur and inventor
Of the
Slingshot.
Segway, the guy
Yes.
who's making water,
Mm-hmm.
and he
And
had
a new wheelchair that
Yeah.
can climb stairs.
yeah. He's having trouble, you know, having the marketing, the channels of distribution,
Mhm.
and I'm like, wow. I mean, he did go to Coca-Cola, and Coca-Cola supports him now.
Yeah.
I don't know how it's going right now, but yeah, that's what I heard. And yeah, but he was struggling with that.
Yeah.
And I mean, if I couldn't invent, I mean, at least I want to be part of it and help these guys do it,
Yeah.
right? And like that's what inspires me. That's my motivation too, to be financially free and at the same time help inventors.
But the way I think of it is, right now my goals have slightly changed. I still want to help the world, but I don't want to help the world. Like, I want to help the world directly with my product. I want to help the world by inventing something that can, you know, that's good for the world. But at the same time, that takes too much work. Like, I realize I don't have the patience for it. I just want to get the results now. I want to make the money so that I can live. I can be better off for myself and help others.
Yeah, I just want to explain to that. Like, if you told me to meet up with that guy that you talked about, I mean, I honestly, I'm gonna have to be straight up and say that I don't have a fancy new invention idea or that's gonna cure cancer.
Yeah.
You know, I don't. But I'm just doing this thing so I can put my foot in the water and figure out how things work from there and test things out. I want to go from there. I want to have like that start. That's my step I want to take.
Exactly. And here's the thing. From my experience, industry professionals, like, you know, businessmen and women, and, you know, industry professionals, they love that. They love the fact that, you know, we're teens and we're trying to do something. We don't have to be geniuses. We don't have to try and cure cancer, because the fact that we're starting our own business at this age is impressive.
Yeah.
People love that.
I may not be making I may not be making an invention. I'm just making, like, you know, like apparel and gear, and that's how I put my foot in the door.
Mm-hmm.
And once I figure out how to do that, and I help myself, when I help myself, I can help other people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You've got to be better off. You've got to be well off yourself in order to help others.
I gotta help myself to help others.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's like giving advice to someone else on how to date when you've never dated.
Yeah. Well, us.
Yeah, us.
On this podcast.
Oh,
every single fucking time.
Every single fucking time. Have you ever had a girlfriend?
Yeah, I have.
Never, dude.
You?
Never.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Like, yeah.
But, you know,
I mean, there was that one thing I told you about,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like, it ended bad because it was like last minute, and I told you that's why I don't want you to become like me. And now I don't want to have a relationship right now.
Yeah.
But at the same time I do. So this is like a dilemma, right? You want to have a relationship, but you can't because I'm too smart to know that you can't have it right now. Yeah, so Jesus Christ.
That's not to say that you can't have fun, though.
Yeah, it's not to say you can't have
still
fun.
talk with them, flirt with them, whatever, you know. whatever, right?
Yeah.
But it's just
I just don't want to be a dick, a shallow dick. Yeah.
you know.
Anyways, yeah. If I were to tell that guy, if you were to show me that guy, I would have to give him that clip.
I don't think he cares. Yeah, we'll download the podcast, show it to him, like the clip.
I'd have to
give it
like cut that.
We don't want anything else.
Anything else, okay?
One
Just
one
yeah.
blowjob, eh?
Yep.
Yeah, we don't want anything else talking about that. Yeah, I think just the fact that we're doing something like this.
Yeah, I think remember this thing you said, network is very important? This is like amazing, dude.
Yeah.
You are able to connect me with someone else. This is
you
good.
are able to connect me with somebody else.
Yeah. I told you, dude.
Yeah.
I have a pretty good contact.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
get
yeah.
your stuff.
Yeah. That's another reason why I don't want to get into relationships, because if I might compromise this.
If I'm gonna be in a relationship, it has to be a girl who's
Really chill with.
who's gotta be really chill. Yeah.
And understands.
And yeah, who's really chill, understands. I mean, she doesn't need to be in the same field I am, but
Just understand what your passion is, what
Yeah.
you want to do.
and
What I don't get is when my friend said you can't flirt with other girls. What I didn't get was, okay, yeah, I can't flirt too much with other girls when I'm in a
I don't
relationship.
flirt anyway, so. I mean,
But
I
when-
barely do.
But when you're in a relationship, I get the fact that you can't, flirt so much, right? But you can flirt a bit, and that's where the trouble arises, because there's no flirting a little bit. Like, that's such a subjective thing. To you, who's the flirter, it might seem like a compliment, but to your girlfriend, it might seem like you're full on flirting. So you can say, "Oh, you look good today," to someone else.
I like your hair.
I like your hair. You look good today. Or,
Oh, and then your girlfriend's like, "Oh, I wanna fuck you right now, bend you over," and it's like, "Oh, no, honey, no."
But what I don't get is the fact that you can't flirt is just. I think it's just flawed in the sense of relationships, because the point of relationship, the fundamentals of relationship is trust. You have to be able to trust that your partner doesn't cheat on you. So
Yeah,
I think a healthy relationship is in which you're able to flirt, not like get into bed with somebody. That's just full on cheating. But like you're able to talk with other girls. You're able to talk and flirt with them. You're able to interact with them without having to worry about your partner of what you're thinking. And I don't get that, but other people don't. Other people are like,
I get that, like 100%, and it's like finding a girl you can trust.
yeah.
With that too, and it's just like
And she
hard.
and she can flirt with whoever she wants to. She can, but the bottom line is, at the end of the day, when we meet together, we're still in a relationship, and that's that trust in a healthy relationship. But
I think, I think what you're saying is pretty legit.
But nowadays it's all about like, it's all because of the media and just so many movies of cheating and all that. It's like,
Honestly, if I was, I'm just gonna say this, like same context, but if I want to keep my relationship fresh, like things I was like thinking about if I had a girlfriend, when I have a girlfriend, it's like, you know what I would do? I'd fucking travel around the world with her.
yeah.
And then just like regularly and see what happens. If that doesn't go as well, then no more traveling for her. I'm just saying, like, I think traveling makes for pretty good trust, like a trust thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it does. I think
It does, it builds the trust too. Like if it's not there, it builds the trust. Because you're in a country you're in a foreign country, in a country with their language you can't speak, and it's just you two, and you have to trust each other. You have to rely on each other.
I'm saying like camping or like going to Iceland and shit.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
touring and shit. Going to China, Nepal, or Germany, drinking beer, dude. It's amazing. Like doing that with someone you like. It's like that's a whole new adventure.
That's the life to live.
Yeah,
that is the life to live.
Well, I don't like you just have to find that person you trust.
Mm-hmm.
And this day and age, sometimes, most of the times, these girls are just out to have some fun.
Mm-hmm. And for the money.
Yep. Just
What
check
do you-
Arnold Schwarzenegger's made, you know.
Yeah, exactly. So, I think
not yet, but I have. Don't worry, I can edit this.
Okay.
I know. I got a layout of how this is gonna go.
All right. I roasted you. You roasted me, and we talked
did
about
you
it.
roast each
Well, we.
How did you roast me, dude?
I
You told
talked.
me-
Okay, I talked.
So now you're telling the truth, dude. Now you're telling the truth. Showing your true colors.
What?
You told me you didn't roast me, and I'm like, what?
I'm just
How'd
it's
you
a
roast me?
generaliz-
How'd you
It's
roast
a
me?
generalization.
How'd you roast me?
It's a generalization.
How'd you roast me?
I didn't.
How?
I didn't.
But you
If
said-
you want,
You said-
it was a generalization for the the regular insults.
Okay. I see.
It's a
How'd I
generalization.
roast you?
I don't know, just bringing that up.
Bringing that up? Hey, I didn't roast you by bringing that up. I genuinely wanted to know what the fuck happened, dude. Seriously. You went from this one girl to texting this girl about stuff.
About stuff.
About blowjobs
Yeah.
and information.
Yeah.
That was weird. But at the same time,
Yeah.
it's like hilarious.
But yeah, I was interested in your endeavors as well, and how you came. Because I remember it was weird. You were messaging me one day. You messaged me one day saying, "Yo, I got this girl on the line. She's perfect. She's so beautiful." You were talking just like she's really pretty and she's taller than me and whatever.
What the fuck? I didn't say she was really beautiful.
Or something
she's
like
amazing.
that. Or something
No,
like that.
I said, look, yo, dude, no, I was like, no, I remember that. I said, oh, dude, I'm fucking killing it with this girl, dude.
Whatever.
This-
You were just saying. You just messaged me saying, like you were killing it. Whatever. You had a chance. And then the next day, next week, you messaged me saying, fuck it. Right?
Yeah.
We have a lot of similarities.
I messaged you, yo, I'm gonna ask this girl. She's perfect. She's beautiful. I'm gonna ask her out. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask her out on the podcast.
And then a week later,
I'm
you're
like,
just like,
fuck it.
you didn't even say anything.
Yeah, I didn't say
You're
anything.
just like done, dude.
I was like,
I'm
fuck
done.
it, I'm done.
I just want to say something. I don't want to sound cheesy, but one day
Yeah.
I want to have okay, you know how I don't want to be a fuck boy like those kids who do those videos like, oh guys, I'm gonna go do this cool stuff, kiss pranks. Oh my god, let's talk about that. Kiss pranks. What the fuck? How? What the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Okay, first of all, kissing pranks. Okay, so there's this guy Chris, right?
Yeah.
Chris there's this new video where it's kiss prank family edition. Family edition. Think about it for a second. What do you think? What do you think?
I'm just thinking
What do you think
Members-
is family edition?
like members of the family doing the prank for other people.
No, it's just this one guy. This one guy out for a crusade, dude. This guy with a crusade, this guy with a quest. Right? So what happened is so this video in this prank, he had to kiss a girl right in front of their brother or father or grandfather or grandmother, doesn't matter. It's gotta be with a family member watching, dude. Holy shit. This beautiful girl, he just goes up and plays this girl. Oh wow, if I win this, I don't know what it was because I couldn't watch the video fully because I was cringing too hard. I was like, oh god damn.
What the fuck?
And then he was playing a game with this girl, and he's like, oh, you win, come here. And he just starts making out with this girl in front of her grandparents. Her grandparents are watching, dude. They're just looking at her dumbfounded. Their mouths are open. It's like, what the fuck is happening, dude? Chris is touching her ass, dude. He's feeling her up. She's in a bikini, dude. Fuck, this guy is such a player. I'd make him fuck my wife, bro. He's like, this guy's such a player, dude.
Oh, damn. That takes some guts.
No, it's so fucking why would you? I don't know. It just cringes me. I hate like. Why would you do that in front of the family? And at the same time,
Adrenaline rush, and for the YouTubers, for the viewers.
that's so gay. He's got gay edition too.
Actually?
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah. And they have like, there's this one time where he kissed a girl and her vagina slipped out because she was in a bikini and he was really feeling her up. Something got misplaced and something slipped out and there had to be a square. Pixelated. A square! Right? And the brother was watching, just like watching. Just watching, really cuckold. Fuck!
I don't get why people do that.
Dude, it's just a prank. It's just a prank. It's just a prank, dude. It's just a prank.
I know, but still. Whatever.
No! I hate those people who say it's just a prank. What do you mean it's just a prank? What do you mean it's just a prank?
Like, what is it?
Like, a prank I think is somewhere where you fuck someone's reality up, right? Like, you make them second guess. What, is this for real?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah? It's like, if you go into the fucking hood and step on a black man's shoes on purpose, on a black man's J's, and you're expecting not to get fucking beat up, you're stupid. You're stupid. It's just a prank, dude. It's just a prank. Ah!
Stupid.
Anyways, what I was getting to is when we should go to fuck dude. I want to have this I think I talked about this before. There's this one regret. There's this one regret I fucking like that comes up onto my mind that makes me not want to that makes me want to take every opportunity there is that's actually beneficial and not like not with the whole girl thing where I told her, fuck off.
Mm-hmm.
Remember how I told you about that girl in grade 6?
Remind me.
So I told her you were like she's Mexican.
Mm-hmm.
Does that ring a bell?
No.
No. So we were at camp. No.
Yes.
Yes. Does that ring a bell?
It does ring a bell.
So did I tell you how it all ended?
Yes.
I was going towards her to say bye, and she was going towards me for whatever purpose, and then we just kind of passed each other, and I choked because I choked, and I was being a pussy ass bitch.
Yep.
Being a fuck boy.
Yep.
I was such a shame boy.
Tell me about that.
Anyways, I'm gonna do like one day, once we become like really successful, I'm gonna bring that up again, and I'm gonna be like, you know what? I think subconsciously this was all to make up for it, and I think I need to have one more closure, and it's like a quest to find this girl, but it's not like Instagram, right?
Yeah.
It's like you go to so it's like a gag. Basically, it's not really a gag, but it's like a regular thing where whenever you go to another country or you meet someone new, you have to ask
if they see them,
if they know this girl.
Yeah.
And it's like kind of like a quest, but it's like just like a habit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I want to see what happens. Like
That's an interesting way to.
Yeah, I don't want to, because I don't want to go up straight to her on Instagram. It's like, yeah, I'm that guy. I'm that like little kid that you. that you probably don't remember from that camp you fucking went like 60 years ago. And yeah, I want to do that. Like even go to Iceland and say, hey, do you know this girl? It's like no. It's like at least.
At least you get to see the view.
Yeah, but it's like. Occasionally, every time I go to another country, I would go there and I would record.
Mm-hmm.
It'd
be interesting.
That wouldn't be the.
And you just track and you would go to wherever the next clue leads you to, right?
Yeah. Well,
so
not really clue, but just anywhere else. Like I want to travel, but it's not an actual quest. It's actually it's like
you're traveling, and the second purpose is to.
Yeah, it's like a side mission. It's like if it's there, then I'll just say, hey, do you know this girl? Okay, no. and then I'll go about my original plan. But
Which
it's
is just
like
to travel, yeah.
But if they do know, it's like, whoa, what do you mean you know? It's like, I know this girl from that place, and you know she speaks, you know, and I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. I think I told you, like, yeah, if I met her, I probably would not know what to say. I'm that guy. Do you know me? Yeah, I'm super famous. This is what I think. This is what would happen, right? I go see her, right? I tell the contact, yo, let's go. Tell her to meet me at Starbucks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So it's a sunny day, summer. It's July, right? I go on there with my pristine clothes, right? Looking swag.
Absolute impeccable.
Absolutely pristine and impeccable. I go there, I see her, and then she's like, hey, hi, my name is ...
Yep.
And I say, and then I go look her in the eyes, and I still have her hand in my hand, and I'm like, hey, hey, I'm Aaron, superstar. Want to suck my dick? Hey, Aaron, superstar.
Yes, no.
Yes, no.
One information, one blood.
And what would happen?
Yeah.
Is that everybody would look at me, right?
Yeah.
And I would still have that smirk in my face, and I'd keep eye contact.
Yeah.
I'd keep absolute eye contact, and then walk away, like walking backwards. Sorry,
While looking at her.
while looking at her,
While you fade into the distance.
and then and then you do this, and it's like, and then you make this noise, and then I make this noise, like, while walking backwards. And that's the quest, dude. That's the quest, dude.
That's the end of the quest.
That's the end of the quest, dude. It's like, yeah, I got the closure that I wanted, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's done. It's done.
Baby.
My eyebrows would be close to my eyes, dude.
Sashing your hips, moving them around.
Yeah. Fucking twisting my hips. Yeah. And then
you get hit by a car.
No. And then once I'm out of the door, I just return to normal. I just like cover my face, like, run away,
fucking hell,
off the fucking bridge,
fucking hell, mate.
and just like, and then someone would kidnap me, make me watch the video, and I would be like cringing, like, no, and then I would get to the part, it's like, it's like, oh, god damn, fuck, no, stop that, god damn,
and then it just quick cut to the way you were sashing backwards.
It's like,
I'd have camera zooms into your face with your eyebrows fucking closed.
I'd have an absolute seizure if I did that and saw the video. See, this is where dreams come true. Dreams come true. Anyways, yeah, that's right. That's what I'm planning to do. Not the stupid shit, but
But the quest.
Later in life, I'm probably gonna do that. Not to have a fuck, but just say, hey. You know. You get it.